Hey, Sarah, since the whole family is here, let's have some premium steak. Oh, but none for the low-class duo. You're not really a part of our family anyway.
You can't be serious about this. We drove 3 hours to be here for this family gathering.
Distance doesn't make you family. Real family understands proper etiquette.
Really? You're doing this again? We're hurt by this. Your granddaughter is crying.
She needs to learn her place early. Better now than later.
She's 13, Karen. This is a family gathering, not some exclusive country club.
I'm the one who should be crying. My elite son got trapped by someone like you.
Is that what you really think happened? Tom and I met at university. We dated for 3 years before marriage.
Yes, while you were working that pathetic part-time job at the library. Probably planned it all from the start.
I was a graduate teaching assistant, working my way through my master's degree.
Oh, please. You think having a degree makes you worthy?
Then why did you approve of the marriage? A bit late to be saying all this now.
I thought you might have some hidden quality. Some redeeming features. But clearly I was wrong. I couldn't see your true nature back then. To think you were from such a low-class background. This is ridiculous. Tom is such an idiot. Getting seduced by someone like you.
We fell in love naturally. You attended our wedding. You even gave a speech about welcoming me to the family.
That was before I knew everything. Before I found out about your mother's job.
My mother is a high school teacher. She's educated generations of students. What's wrong with that?
A teacher, please. Barely a step above being a street sweeper.
If he's happy, isn't that what matters? Tom loves his job as a professor, just like my mother loves teaching.
That's such a low-class thing to say. You need to understand that our family lineage is elite. We're chosen ones, with only distinguished people in our ancestry.
What exactly makes someone distinguished in your eyes? Money? Title?
Everything. Breeding, education, connections, things you clearly know nothing about.
Only distinguished people? That's quite a claim.
Don't you dare question our heritage. Your family probably can't even trace back 3 generations.
Actually, we can trace our family back to the 1700s. My grandfather was a historian.
Our prestigious lineage is being ruined by someone whose ancestors were probably all thieves. My late husband must be crying in heaven.
We were never thieves. Well, maybe 1 or 2 in the distant past. Every family has its stories.
Don't you dare compare your family to ours. Even one is enough to ruin everything. That's when a family line becomes worthless.
That's quite a bold statement. Should we judge everyone by their ancestors' actions?
Of course we should. Blood tells all. Look at how you behave, proving my point exactly.
How am I proving your point? By attending a family gathering? By trying to maintain peace?
By arguing with your betters. By not knowing your place.
And what exactly is my place? As your son's wife? As Emily's mother?
It's like a rotten apple. That's just how society works. Low-class people like you wouldn't understand the taste of premium steak anyway. So why don't you beg for some side dishes? Make sure to bow properly when you ask.
This is getting ridiculous. Emily and I didn't come here to be humiliated.
Yet here you are, humiliating yourself, just by existing.
We would never do that. Emily and I have protein supplements. We'll just have those. We came prepared knowing how you can be.
Prepared? How insulting! Bringing your own food to my gathering? How dare you!
Given our history, it seemed prudent. This isn't the first time you've tried to exclude us.
What's the point of low-class people taking supplements? Trying to appear sophisticated? It's laughable.
To stay healthy, obviously. Something everyone should care about.
Health advice from someone like you? Next, you'll be giving me financial advice.
I'm a certified financial advisor, actually. But you knew that.
Whatever. Just keep your cheap supplements and cheaper advice.
We'll eat somewhere else less conspicuous. Away from your judgmental stares.
Good. Don't come back. You don't belong at this family gathering. You must realize that yourself. Take your protein powders and go.
Yes, there certainly seems to be someone who doesn't belong here. We'll take our leave for now. Emily doesn't need to witness this.
Oh, trying to play the good mother now? I'll make up some excuse for Tom. Just take that weird vehicle of yours and go.
Weird vehicle? That's my compact car. What's your problem with it?
You call that economical disaster a car? Where's your driver? Don't tell me you actually drive yourself.
Of course I drive myself, like most normal people do.
Oh my. First time seeing one in person. What a pathetic vehicle. Must be embarrassing.
You've never seen a compact car in person? How is that even possible? Do you never leave your mansion?
Someone like you couldn't possibly imagine my lifestyle. Don't even try to understand it. Now get on that tricycle or whatever and leave.
It has 4 wheels, actually, and excellent gas mileage. Unlike your gas-guzzling luxury car.
How dare you criticize my car? At least mine doesn't look like a toy.
What? We're leaving? Mom, aren't you mad about this?
It's fine. We're just leaving for now. I'm not planning to let this slide, but this isn't the right time or place.
But she's being horrible. She does this every time.
I know, sweetie, but we need to be strategic about this.
At least say something back. Dad's too scared to speak up. He's just sitting there.
I have a better idea. There's something she needs to learn. I know just how to do it. Trust me on this.
What? Are you planning to kidnap her or something?
Mom, please don't do anything illegal. Your face has that look.
What kind of person do you think I am? I would never commit a crime. Violence is shameful above all else. I have something else in mind.
You're acting suspicious. That's your planning face.
What? You were the one talking about getting revenge a minute ago. Besides, I'm perfectly calm.
No, I just meant we should say something back. I said that because I was worried you might do something extreme. You get that look sometimes.
Listen here, you might think I'm like an unleashed dog, but I'm much more mature than you. I have a plan. A legal one.
True, but I don't want you doing anything crazy. We should just tell Dad what happened.
Oh, we will. But there's more to this than just today. Much more.
Mom, you're starting to scare me. That smile isn't helping.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. We just need to make a few phone calls.
Why do I feel like this is going to get complicated? Can't we just go home?
Sometimes, Emily, you have to stand up for yourself. Your grandmother needs to learn a lesson. A permanent one.
Now you really sound like a villain. Please don't make this worse.
Trust your mother. I know exactly what I'm doing. And it's all going to be perfectly legal. I'm going to do something a bit wild, and you're going to help me. It's time we dealt with this properly.
No, I'm not helping with revenge. I saw that look in your eye back there.
This isn't revenge, it's justice. There's a difference.
Mom, you're starting to sound like a supervillain. What exactly are you planning?
Remember how your father mentioned those old family records? The ones Karen is so proud of?
Yeah, the ones she keeps bragging about. What about them?
Well, I've been doing some research and I found some interesting things.
Mom, no. Whatever you're thinking, no.
Just hear me out. Your grandmother isn't as distinguished as she claims.
Can't we just let this go? Let's talk this out today and settle things properly.
15 years, Emily. 15 years I've tried to talk things out. She called me low class at my own wedding.
I remember. But still.
She made you eat in the kitchen at Christmas, called you a mixed breed child.
That was years ago. I'm over it.
Are you really? Because I'm not. No mother should watch her child be treated that way.
What about Dad? Have you told him about today?
Your father knows who his mother is. He just lacks the courage to stand up to her.
Maybe he has his reasons. Maybe we should respect that.
His reason is fear. Pure and simple. She's controlled him with money his whole life.
What do you mean? I thought Dad was successful.
He is, but there's something you don't know. About the monthly payments.
What monthly payments? Are we paying Grandma?
Yes, a significant amount. She demanded it after your grandfather passed.
But why? She lives in that huge house. She always talks about her wealth.
It's all a facade. Your grandfather left everything to her, but she's terrible with money.
So we've been supporting her? All this time?
Yes. While she treats us like garbage, while she excludes us from family events.
That's messed up. But still, don't make me help with revenge.
Not revenge. Think of it as family history research.
That sounds suspiciously specific. What kind of research?
I need help accessing some records. Public records. Nothing illegal.
Mom, you're scaring me. Can't we just enjoy our protein shakes and go home?
You came from me. Do as I say. This is important.
Don't give me that. What's with that attitude? We are past the age of blind obedience.
You're right. I'm sorry. Let me explain properly.
I'm listening, but I'm still suspicious.
Remember your school project? The genealogy one?
The one about family trees? From last semester?
Yes. You still have access to that database? The historical records one.
Mom, that's for academic research, not revenge plots.
It's for academic research. Very academic. Just about our own family.
You mean Grandma's family. Don't pretend this is innocent.
Everything I find will be true. Public record. How is that revenge?
It's how you plan to use it. I know that look.
What if I told you that your grandmother's family isn't as pure as she claims?
What do you mean? What did you find?
Nothing yet, but I have a hunch. Based on some old newspaper clippings.
This feels wrong. Like we're stooping to her level.
Is it wrong to uncover the truth? To expose hypocrisy? To stand up for ourselves?
When you put it that way. But still, it feels mean.
Meaner than what she does? Meaner than making you cry? Meaner than humiliating us at every chance?
Two wrongs don't make a right. Isn't that what you always say?
Sometimes, the right thing requires uncomfortable actions.
Now you sound like a fortune cookie. A vengeful fortune cookie.
Fine, we'll talk more in the car. I'm already there. Take your time.
You're being suspiciously patient. Usually you're honking by now.
I'm drafting an email to the Historical Society. Very important research.
Mom, please tell me you're not.
Just gathering information. Knowledge is power. Your grandmother taught me that.
By being horrible to us? That's your justification?
By showing me that some people only understand one language, the language of consequences.
Okay, let me grab my stuff. But I'm still not sure about this.
We need to talk with Tom too. Your father needs to know everything.
Are you sure? Dad gets anxious about these things.
He needs to make a choice. It's time he stood up to her. For all of us.
He loves you, you know. He's just scared of her. Always has been.
I know, that's why this needs to happen. He needs to break free.
Break free? From his own mother?
From her control. From her manipulation. From her money.
The monthly payments? Is that what this is about?
Partly, but it's more than that. It's about respect.
What if this makes everything worse? What if she retaliates?
What could she do? Treat us worse than she already does? Make us eat in the garden next time?
Mom, your sarcasm isn't helping. This is serious.
I am being serious. Dead serious. Get in the car.
Fine. But promise me something.
What? That I won't go too far?
No. Promise me you'll tell me the whole plan. No secrets.
Deal. You deserve to know everything after what she's put you through.
And Dad? Will you tell him everything too?
Everything. It's time for the whole family to face the truth.
Including Grandma's family history? Whatever you find?
Especially that. She's built her whole identity on a foundation of lies.
How do you know? If you haven't found anything yet.
Call it intuition. Call it experience. Call it 15 years of watching her lie.
I'm in the car. Tell me everything.
Starting with those newspaper clippings.
Hey, what are you doing at my house? Standing there like you own the place.
Hello, Karen. We need to talk. It's important.
I told you I have nothing to say to outsiders. Leave my property immediately. Before I call security.
Your security company canceled last month due to unpaid bills. Interesting, isn't it?
How dare you? How do you know about that? Have you been spying on me?
I'm a financial advisor, remember? I notice things like bounced checks.
Stop making me repeat myself. You're not worthy of stepping into this house. Leave. Now.
I'm stopping the monthly allowance starting today. All of it.
What? What are you talking about? You can't do that.
Actually, I can. Half that money comes from my income. My low-class earnings.
You wouldn't dare. Tom would never allow it. He knows his duty to family.
You get a monthly allowance from us, right? But since we're outsiders, we'll stop sending it. Seems fair, doesn't it?
This is blackmail. You're trying to manipulate my son. This is exactly what I warned him about.
It's not blackmail, it's consequences. Something you seem unfamiliar with.
Ha! Go ahead. Did you really come all this way just to say that? How presumptuous.
No, I came to give you a chance to apologize, to change.
Apologize? Me? To you?
Yes, for 15 years of abuse, for treating your granddaughter like dirt. Besides, won't my mother-in-law be in trouble without the allowance?
Think carefully about what you're doing. Very carefully.
Listen, we come from a wealthy background. We can live fine without sending allowances. And besides, this is Tom's decision to make. He agrees.
Tom would never. You've poisoned his mind. My son knows his place.
His place? As your personal ATM, is that what you mean? Until now, Tom and I have been sharing the cost of your allowance. So I do have a say in this decision, and we both agreed to stop the payments. It ends today.
You both? No. You're lying.
Check your phone. Tom sent you a message. Read it.
Ugh, Tom is so easily influenced. I'll just have to convince him myself again. Like I always do.
Not this time. He's done. We're all done.
Now leave and never come near this house again. This discussion is over. I'll handle Tom myself.
No, the allowance is definitely stopping. Tom and I have already directed the bank. It's done.
You're so annoying. Tom would never betray his family like this. Never!
But you can live fine without the allowance, right? All that family wealth, all that prestigious lineage.
This isn't about money. It's about respect. It's only natural for successful children to support their parents.
Support or subsidize your lifestyle. There's a difference.
After all the money spent raising him, showing gratitude is just common sense. Do you know how much his education cost? His private schools?
Yes, I do. $287,000. We've paid you back triple that amount.
That's not the point. A child's duty never ends. You wouldn't understand.
Tom said he's cutting ties with his family. With you specifically. Completely.
What? What nonsense are you spouting? Tom would never say such a thing. Never!
It's true. We discussed it and decided together. Last night, actually.
That's impossible. Not Tom. You're just making this up. You must be.
If you don't believe me, ask him yourself. He's here today in the car.
Huh? Tom is here? My Tom?
Though he didn't have the courage to tell you directly, that's why I came instead. To pave the way.
Tom! Tom! Come out here! Face your mother!
He'll come in when he's ready, on his terms, not yours. But you're right, he should say it himself. Oh, let me go get him. He needs to do this.
What have you been filling my son's head with? What lies have you told? What poison have you spread?
No lies, only the truth. The truth you've been hiding.
He would never turn against me. It's impossible. It's against nature.
Well, this is Tom's decision. His choice. His freedom.
It can't be Tom's decision. My son would never betray me. His life's goal is to repay me for everything I've done. Everything.
What kind of massive parental ego is that? Do you even hear yourself? Your son is 50 years old.
Age doesn't matter. He's still my son. My flesh and blood.
He's also his own person, with his own family, his own life.
You did this. You turned him against me. You poisoned his mind.
No, Karen, you did this all by yourself.
I gave him everything. Everything. How dare he turn on me?
You gave him anxiety, depression, fear of his own mother.
Those are lies. My son loves me. He's grateful.
He's terrified of you. Has been since childhood. We're ending that today.
I'll never forgive this. Never. Do you hear me?
We don't need your forgiveness. We need peace. Freedom from your control.
Get out. Get out of my house. Both of you.
We're leaving. But first, Emily has something to say. Don't you, Emily?
Your claim about a perfect lineage seems to have some errors. Significant ones.
Ah. Who are you to suddenly jump in? This is between me and your mother.
Actually, it's about family. All of us. Including those ancestors you're so proud of.
You're just a child. You know nothing about lineage, about history.
I know more than you think. Remember my genealogy project? The one you refused to help with?
So you're in on this too. Trying to steal Tom from me, aren't you? But it won't work. Tom will never betray me.
That's not what I'm talking about. I've discovered some inconsistencies in your claims. Would you like to hear them?
Inconsistencies? Don't talk nonsense. Low-class people like you challenging me is pointless. You don't understand our history.
Low class? You're talking about family lineage, right? Let's discuss that in detail.
Of course. My lineage only produces distinguished individuals, while your family is nothing but thieves. Every single one of you.
Actually, let's talk about thieves. It's an interesting topic, especially in your family.
How dare you! My family has never had a single criminal. Not one.
I've researched your family history, Mrs. Karen. With Tom's help, actually. He was very interested in the results.
What? Researched my family? You had no right.
Public records are public. Anyone can access them, including newspaper archives.
You're bluffing. There's nothing to find. Nothing.
Yes, and I found some interesting things. First, you claimed your family only produced distinguished people, right? Shall we fact-check that?
Yes, and? What about it? They're all successful.
Indeed, there were some notable people. Especially James, right? He was a renowned poet in the 1800s.
Everyone knows about him. His work is even in textbooks now. He brought honor to our name.
He was certainly an important figure in American literature. However, his grandson was arrested for stealing bread. Multiple times, actually.
What? Bread thief? You're making this up.
Yes, he was caught stealing from his neighbor's bakery. Mrs. Karen, how do you explain this? I thought you said your family only produced distinguished people.
Wait, hold on. I've never heard about any bread thief. You're making this up. You must be.
Actually, I have proof. I'll send you the PDF with the family tree and documentation, including the court records.
This is true. I didn't know about him. But one mistake means nothing.
Mrs. Karen, after calling us thieves so many times, it turns out there was a thief in your own family tree. And not just any thief, a repeat offender.
Well, but it was just bread stealing. It must have been some special $1 million artisan bread, not common theft.
What kind of logic is that? Theft is theft, whether it's bread or diamonds.
Don't you understand? Our family doesn't produce petty thieves like yours. This must have been some extremely valuable bread, worth millions, I'm sure.
Whether the bread was worth millions or pennies, a thief is a thief, isn't it? That's what you always say. Your words, not mine.
Don't compare our refined thieves to your common criminals. There's a huge difference. Class matters.
First of all, we don't even know if we have any thieves in our family, but either way, your argument has been proven wrong. Completely wrong.
So what? This doesn't change the fact that we're a prestigious family. One little thief doesn't mean anything.
But didn't you say it was like a rotten apple? That one bad apple ruins everything? Those were your exact words, weren't they?
Well, yes. But that's for worthless families like yours. Our family is full of exceptional people who don't follow the crowd. One rotten apple doesn't matter for us.
Ah, I see. But who said there was only one rotten apple? Take a look at this. There's more.
What's this? More lies? More fabrications?
This is your great-grandfather. Car thief, it seems. served time in prison. 3 years.
My great-grandfather? Impossible! He was a businessman.
Yes, he was in the car business, stealing them. And your great-grandmother helped. And your great-grandmother was his accomplice. A matching pair of car thieves who got married. How romantic. Like a criminal Bonnie and Clyde.
That's impossible. There's no way our family had a pair of car thieves. You're making this up.
But here's the proof. Feel free to verify it yourself. These are undeniable facts. Published in multiple newspapers.
No, this can't be right. This is wrong. It's all lies. This is impossible. You forged these documents.
It's all true. Please accept it. There are already 3 thieves in your family line. And counting. And actually, there's a total of 7. Would you like to know about the others?
7? No. Stop. I don't want to hear more.
Yes, 7 thieves total. I'll send you the complete list of thieves later, with all the documentation.
Well then, so what if there were 3 thieves? I mean, your family must have even more. You're still beneath us.
Yes, we did have thieves in our line, though not quite 7, and we found some other criminals too. We never denied it.
See? You can't judge me either. You're just as bad.
Exactly, that's the point. Nobody can judge others based on family history. You've been attacking me and my mom over family lineage, something that hardly matters. But look what we found when we dug deeper. We're all the same. Human. Flawed. What matters is who we are now. And right now, Mrs. Karen, you're being horrible. Your personality is just awful. No wonder Dad wants to cut ties.
Wait, is Tom really serious about cutting ties with me? He wouldn't dare.
Yes, he's wanted to for a long time. He was just too timid to say it. Until now.
So the allowance too. He'll really stop everything?
By the way, other relatives were disgusted when you wouldn't serve us steak and made us leave. They all saw your true nature. Finally.
I don't care about other relatives. But I can't lose Tom. What about my allowance? I need it.
That's Dad's decision. Besides, you can live without the allowance, right? All that family wealth?
Well, that's... Things are complicated. The economy...
Oh, seems like you can't live without the allowance after all. How interesting.
I can survive, but my standard of living will definitely drop. Tom wouldn't want that. He loves his mother.
Dad clearly stated he wants to cut ties with you. He must have told you directly by now. Check your phone again.
No, this isn't right. No, I don't want to be alone. Please.
You'll have to live on your own power now. Oh, and don't turn to theft if you struggle financially. Especially don't steal bread when you get hungry. It runs in the family, after all.
Afterward, Karen was ostracized by other relatives and ended up living alone. She still lives in the mansion left by her late husband, but with no income, she can barely make ends meet. One wonders if she's still sitting alone in that huge empty house, going on about family lineage. We hope she reflects and changes her ways. Sarah is enjoying newlywed life with Tom. Though Tom used to be weak and unreliable, this incident motivated him to change. Sarah actually enjoys having the upper hand in their relationship now, and they seem to be doing well together. We hope they continue living happily, being true to themselves without worrying about family lineage or social status.
asked to be raised by a single mom. I'm getting married to a brilliant researcher, but I don't want anything to do with you. We're done here.
What's this about? A marriage announcement and cutting ties at the same time? Did something happen?
Nothing happened. I've just been thinking about this for a while. My fiancé and I are planning our future. And I realized you don't fit into it.
Could we talk about this in person? This seems very sudden.
No need for dramatics. Might as well be efficient about it. Though you probably don't understand efficiency, since you're not very bright.
That's a cruel thing to say. Where is this coming from?
My fiancé's family is incredibly accomplished. His mother is department chair at Harvard Medical. His father holds multiple patents. And then there's you.
I see. So this is about status?
Going to Stanford made me realize something. How low class my mother really is. And how amazing I am for reaching this level despite my background. Do you know how embarrassing it is to explain you to people?
You've certainly accomplished a lot. I know I was always working and couldn't be there enough, which meant you had to work even harder.
Don't try to take credit for my success. Having to explain that my mother is just a nurse. Do you know how that sounds in academic circles?
There's nothing shameful about being a nurse. We help people every day.
See, that's exactly what I mean. That small-minded thinking. We help people. So basic.
Nicole, you used to say you wanted to help people too. What changed?
I grew up. I realized I'm meant for bigger things. Being born into this family, I became a Stanford grad student despite all the obstacles. I'm going to be a leading force in medical technology. But that's all my achievement. You had nothing to do with it. If anything, you held me back.
What are you trying to say? That you succeeded in spite of me?
Finally, you're getting it. I'm going to be huge in the medical field and achieve great success. And I can't stand the thought of you getting any reflected glory as my mother. My fiancé's family asked about you. They wanted to know about your academic background, your achievements. Do you know how humiliating that was?
So you want to cut ties now before that happens? Before you have to introduce me to his family?
Exactly. You've only ever held me back, so I want to break free from that curse when I get married. And don't come to the wedding. I don't want you embarrassing me.
I raised you alone for 20 years. Even if you felt lonely sometimes, I don't deserve this kind of treatment. Think about what you're saying.
Already thought about it. I already told you I never asked to be raised. You did that for your own ego. Blaming your kid for your choices is pathetic. Besides, what kind of upbringing was it, really? Always coming home to an empty house? You were always working.
I was working to support us, to give you opportunities.
Oh, please. More like hiding from your responsibilities. Do you know what it's like to be the only kid whose mother never showed up for school events?
I came to your graduation, your science fairs. I try to be there for the important things.
How could you? Are we even really related? I'm going to be an elite medical researcher. Well, you're just some uneducated nobody. The genetic difference doesn't make sense.
Actually, I did work in healthcare, more than you know.
Yeah, as a nurse. I'm way above that. I'm developing the medical equipment that nurses use. Don't compare yourself to me. It's embarrassing.
You think being a nurse is beneath you? That caring for patients is somehow less important?
Don't try to guilt trip me. This is exactly why I'm cutting ties. You don't understand anything about the academic world, about real achievement.
I see. Do whatever you want. Nothing I say will make a difference, but someday you might regret this.
Regret what? Finally breaking free? You should be grateful to have such an elite daughter. Oh wait, we're strangers now. And stop sending me money. I don't need it anymore. My fiancé's family has connections. They're going to support my research properly.
Gladly. Supporting you was quite a burden. I hope their connections serve you well.
Is that sarcasm? Are you trying to be clever? Wow, trying to act tough. How pathetic. I almost feel sorry for you. But you're not good enough to be my mother, so don't contact me again.
Remember what I taught you about kindness, about respecting others? Whatever happened to that girl?
That girl grew up. She realized the world doesn't run on kindness. It runs on excellence, on achievement, on being better than others.
Don't come crying to me when things go wrong, when you realize achievement isn't everything.
Things won't go wrong. I have everything planned out. My research will revolutionize the field. My marriage will secure my position. And you'll be nothing but a distant memory. A footnote in my success story.
Is that what you really want? To erase 20 years of your life?
20 years of mediocrity. 20 years of holding myself back. 20 years of explaining away my background. Yes, that's exactly what I want to erase.
One last thing. Are you happy? Truly happy?
Happy? I'm successful. That's better than happiness. Not that you'd understand. Goodbye, Amy. Don't try to contact me again. I've already blocked you on social media. This is your last chance to see how successful your daughter became. Before I cut you out completely.
Goodbye, Nicole. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I already found it. Success, prestige, recognition. Everything you couldn't provide. Everything you couldn't understand. This is the last message you'll ever get from me. Hey, maybe you should take some time off work. You're in no state to be working right now. I can see how exhausted you are.
I can't. Too many people depend on me. The nursing home is always short-staffed. Besides, work keeps my mind occupied.
At least take a break. You've been on shift for 12 hours straight. When was the last time you ate?
I had coffee this morning. I think.
Coffee isn't food. You've been like this since your nursing days. Always thinking of others, never yourself. Why not watch some TV or something? Take a real break.
The patients need me, especially Mr. Johnson in room 204. His condition is unstable.
There are other nurses. You don't have to carry everything alone. Not anymore. Just relax a bit. Please, for your own sake.
Listen, anyone can do that at home. You gave up your career to focus on raising your kid. I couldn't just abandon my responsibilities.
That was 20 years ago. Things are different now. Don't you have any regrets about giving everything up?
After John died, I had no choice. Besides, by then I'd accomplished what I wanted to, so I have no regrets. Raising Nicole became my joy. Or at least, I thought it was.
You don't have to pretend with me. I saw those messages she sent you. They were cruel.
She's under a lot of pressure. Academia can be brutal.
Stop making excuses for her. Yet she betrayed you pretty harshly. I really don't understand how she turned out this way. After everything you sacrificed.
Well, she is truly brilliant academically. I probably should have done more to keep her ego in check. Maybe I praised her too much, made her think she was special.
She is special, but not because of her grades. More than anything, you should have told her about your achievements, not just Nicole. You should tell the world more about what you've done. Stop hiding in the shadows.
No, that's not who I am anymore.
You've never been interested in that kind of recognition, but you invented medical devices that are used worldwide. Do you know how many patients have been saved because of you? How many lives you've touched? You should be proud. I still remember when they first implemented your designs. The whole medical community was buzzing.
But I was, working with taxpayer money in the research lab. The success was nice, but when you're paid for your work, giving it your all is just expected. Nothing special about that.
Remember when we first met in grad school? You were already making waves then. You're so rigid. Hard to believe such a rigid person raised such an entitled daughter. The Amy I knew was different.
Well, I might have been like Nicole when I was young, before reality hit.
Really? You think so?
Back then, I didn't think that way at all. About helping people, I just wanted to prove myself.
That's because you were exactly like her. You were especially confident, with big ambitions. You bulldozed your way forward, determined to succeed no matter what. But you learned humility along the way. Nicole hasn't had that chance yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Life has a way of teaching those lessons.
You know what I was thinking? About Nicole's research.
Nicole will figure it out eventually. She'll realize how powerless she is and how little she actually knows. Just like I did.
Beyond just academic ability, right? There's more to life than papers and patents.
Well, I just hope she learns before she loses too much.
She takes after you more than she knows. The determination, the drive, even the stubbornness.
Maybe too much. I see my younger self in her sometimes. It scares me.
As long as you're doing okay, that's what matters to me. You've given enough. Time to think about yourself. Call me anytime if you need to talk. Day or night. I mean it.
Thanks. See you in a few weeks. I have another shift starting soon.
Amy, wait. Promise me you'll eat something. Real food, not just coffee.
I promise. And Sarah, thank you for being here. For understanding.
Always. That's what friends are for. Now go get some food before your shift.
Nicole? That was you who came by the house earlier, wasn't it? I saw someone at the door through the window. Did something happen?
Just came to get my stuff. None of your business. I still had some boxes in the garage.
Hey, you could have told me. I would have helped you carry them.
Don't need your help. Don't want it either.
What happened? You seemed really upset. Did something happen with your fiancé? You can talk to me.
Shut up. It's none of your business. Leave me alone. Everything's messed up because of you. I was fine until you showed up at my door.
I haven't shown up anywhere. You came to my house. How is this my fault? What happened?
Because your low intelligence makes it impossible to relate to me. Because of that, I can't even think straight with you messaging me.
Hey, what happened? Talk to me. Whatever it is, we can figure it out.
Stop acting like you care. My research that I put my heart and soul into hit a dead end. 3 years of work. Gone.
I'm so sorry. Research setbacks can be devastating.
The professors who used to be so supportive won't even look at me anymore. Instead, they're bringing different equipment into the lab. Equipment that should have been mine.
Different equipment? What do you mean?
A revolutionary medical device was just developed in my field. The whole medical world is buzzing about it. Our lab is already starting to apply the technology. They basically said spending any more time or resources on my research would be pointless. My project has been shelved. 3 years of my life wasted.
I see. That must be hard. But maybe there's another approach you could take.
Hard? That's just the beginning. This new medical device, it's exactly the same as an idea I rejected. An idea I thought was beneath me.
Oh? Tell me more about it.
The professor loved that idea and tried to convince me to pursue it. Of course, I struggled with the decision, but I just couldn't get excited about it. I convinced him to let me work on what I wanted instead. I was so sure I knew better.
So if you had chosen that path, you might be the one receiving recognition right now. That must be difficult to process.
My credibility in the department is shot. The professor is still nice to me, but I can tell he thinks I'm not worth his time anymore. Everyone knows I made the wrong choice. They're all talking about me.
That must be really difficult. But your current research could still lead somewhere new.
Difficult? If you and I were on the same intellectual level, this never would have happened. If I had better guidance growing up. If I had parents who understood academia.
What? How does that follow?
I was born to be a genius, but your genes held me back. My intelligence was compromised because I came from you. If I had better parents, I would have made the right choice.
So this is my fault too? Your research decisions are somehow my genetic failing?
Obviously. You weren't even a decent mother, so clearly. This is what happens when you're raised by someone who doesn't understand excellence. This is your responsibility.
No. You made your own choices. I won't take blame for that.
It's absolutely your fault, and nothing you say will change that. Everyone else had families supporting their research. I didn't have a proper family. Just you, working your meaningless job. So, if I wasn't your daughter, this would just be a setback, but because of you, it's a complete disaster.
Take a breath. Let's think this through. Lashing out at me won't solve anything. What's your next step?
Shut up. Stop acting superior. You don't know anything about research or academia. Never contact me again. This is all your fault.
Nicole, when you're ready to talk without blaming me, I'm here.
I don't need you. I never needed you. And now my fiancé agrees. He says I'm not the person he thought I was. That I'm a failure. Are you happy now?
I would never be happy about your pain. Never. But you need to take responsibility for your own choices.
I hate you. I hate everything about you. I hate that I came from you. Just leave me alone.
Hey, Nicole. We just passed each other. Long time no see. Remember me? We exchanged contact info before. Sarah Mitchell.
Yes, I remember.
Your mom. We had dinner together once. I'm her childhood friend. That's right. You used to play with me when you were little. I used to bring you candy when I visited.
Did I? That was a long time ago. What do you want? If Mom sent you...
No one sent me. I saw how upset you looked when we passed, and your mom told me what happened. Sounds like you've been through a lot. Want to talk about it?
You don't know the half of it. That mother of mine saddled me with a huge disadvantage. Growing up poor, forced to study in difficult conditions. Always having to explain why my mother wasn't at school events. while other kids had proper families.
Poor? I think Amy worked incredibly hard to make sure you never went without anything. You always had the best schools, the best opportunities. I watched her make sure of it.
No, you don't understand anything. Don't act like you know what you're talking about. You weren't there. You didn't see how hard it was.
You're right. I'm an outsider, but I know Amy never made things difficult for you. Who do you think paid for your education through grad school? Your research equipment? Your apartment?
Whatever. Ugh. Well, obviously, parents are supposed to pay for that. That's the bare minimum. Other parents did so much more.
There are plenty of people in this world who work their way through school. Amy recognized your potential and worked herself to the bone so you could focus entirely on your studies. You've never even had to work a part-time job, have you? That's because Amy covered everything from your tuition to your living expenses. Do you know how many hours she worked to make that happen?
Look, if you're here to lecture me, do it somewhere else. I don't care. Fine, maybe she supported me financially, but the intellectual gap between us has been torture. Do you know what it's like to have a mother who can't understand your work?
Intellectual gap? You think Amy is less intelligent than you? Oh, this is almost funny.
Obviously. I struggled all alone in an unsupportive environment. You couldn't possibly understand that pain. Having to explain basic concepts. Having no one to discuss research with.
Let's set aside my understanding for a moment. Amy worked harder than anyone. You probably don't know this, but Amy went to the same graduate school as you. She devoted herself to developing new medical devices and conducting research there as faculty. In fact, she worked in the same lab you're in now.
What? That's impossible. I would have heard about it.
Not just Amy. I learned so much there too. There might still be photos of Amy and me in the research lab. Check the old yearbooks. Look up the patent records.
Really? You're not lying? This isn't some trick?
Back then, Amy made a name for herself by inventing a groundbreaking medical device. That device is now essential in modern medicine, and everyone thought she was headed for an incredible career at such a young age. I was insanely jealous. It was crushing to watch. She was brilliant, unstoppable. Everyone knew she would change medicine forever.
And then? What happened? Why didn't she?
But Amy, who had just gotten married, lost the love of her life in an accident. Your father died in an accident. She couldn't recover and had to step away from research. Right after that, she found out she was pregnant. With you.
Oh, I didn't know. She never told me about Dad. Or any of this.
Yes. Amy raised you as a single mother. She worked multiple jobs as a nurse and caregiver to earn money. She gave up everything. Her career, her dreams, her recognition.
But if she was famous for inventing medical devices, shouldn't she have had plenty of money? Patent royalties alone.
No, Amy donated most of her money to scholarship foundations after setting aside what she needed to raise you. These foundations help promising students who can't afford their education. Many students have to give up their dreams due to financial circumstances. She wanted to help as many of them as she could. She believed in giving others the same chances she had.
I see. But why? Why give it all away?
Amy also donated to various nursing homes. She never thought about spending money on herself. Honestly, she's too selfless for her own good. Always thinking of others. Just like now.
Right. Wait, is this story really true? It seems impossible.
Of course. If you don't believe me, ask any of the older professors at Stanford. They couldn't possibly have forgotten Amy. Ask Professor Shen. He was her mentor. He still asks about her. But why would she keep all this from me? All these years? Amy wanted you to forge your own path. She chose to abandon her past and future to live solely for her daughter. You lived together for over 20 years. Surely you noticed how Amy never talked about herself. Because your life was everything to her. She didn't want her achievements to overshadow yours. But when you chose to pursue medicine, she was so happy. Seeing that, I realized she must have still harbored some attachment to her old dreams. She entrusted those dreams to you, though she never wanted to influence your choices. Why are you telling me this? Wouldn't Mom hate having this revealed? She clearly wanted it secret. Well, she'll probably be mad at me, but your attitude has been horrible. I wanted you to understand how much Amy loves you and how much she sacrificed for you. Even if Amy didn't want you to know, you needed to understand this, to see what real achievement looks like. I understand about Mom now. I've been so blind, so stupid. Then you know what you need to do, right? Make it right before it's too late. Hey, Mom, can we talk? Please?
Mom, what's with the sudden change? Weren't we supposed to cut ties? Wasn't that your choice?
Yeah, but things are different now. I ran into Sarah earlier and we talked, and she told me everything about you. About who you really are.
About me? What are you talking about? What did Sarah say?
About your past and everything you've done for me. About your research, your inventions.
Whatever she told you must be nonsense. Don't believe it. That's ancient history.
I checked with the research lab. We were at the same grad school, in the same lab. Your name is still on the wall of honor. Why did you keep this secret? All these years.
That's not true. There must be some mistake. That was a different person, a different life.
Mom, it's okay to admit it now. After learning about you, I realized how childish I've been. You were a world-renowned medical device inventor who donated your earnings to scholarship foundations and nursing homes, all while raising me. You're the person I've been trying to become.
Sarah really told you everything, didn't she? She could never keep secrets.
So it is true. Why did you hide it from me? All those times I looked down on you, you could have said something.
Nicole, you have more important things to focus on. You need to continue your research without giving up. My past doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I want to apologize. Now I know you're so much more amazing than I ever imagined. You're exactly who I wanted to be.
Wait a minute. You want to apologize because you learned about my past? So if I hadn't accomplished anything, you wouldn't need to apologize? Think about what you're saying.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, yes, knowing about your achievements opened my eyes. But it's more than that.
But that's exactly what it is. The fact that those words came out first shows your true feelings. Nicole, you need to fundamentally reevaluate yourself. Focus on yourself. We're not family anymore, remember? Those were your words. Are you hoping I'll start supporting you financially again? That's not possible. You made your choice.
I'm not saying that, but I don't want to cut ties with you. And this whole thing made me realize my mistake. My fiancé dumped me too. Said I wasn't good enough for him. He was just a shallow jerk who only cared about appearances. He abandoned me so quickly. Just like I tried to abandon you.
Then you should focus even more on your research. That's all I have to say. Goodbye. Let's stop communicating, okay? It's better this way.
Wait, Mom, please. Let's try again. I understand now.
No, understanding isn't enough. You need to change.
But I need you, especially now.
I don't want to be your curse anymore. You said I was holding you back, so I'm setting you free.
That wasn't how I really felt. I understand now how ridiculous those words were. I'm truly sorry. I want to apologize. So, please, give me another chance.
Really? Bringing this up now? I'm surprised you'd say such things after everything you said before.
I've realized how much I've taken you for granted. Please, let's be mother and daughter again. I need your guidance, your support.
That's not possible. To change yourself, you can't have me around. You've realized how much you've relied on me, so living without me is what it means to change. That's what I believe is best for you. You need to find your own path.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have told her without asking. But seeing her so lost...
I really can't believe you did that after all these years. Please don't ever do that again. But I guess keeping quiet would have been strange too. My past doesn't matter. Her own life is what's important. And while I appreciate her wanting to apologize after learning about my achievements, it feels like she's trying to have it both ways. This is kind of tough love too.
I see. So it's partly about teaching her a lesson, making her stand on her own. But I think Nicole genuinely wanted to express gratitude to you. This will make her reflect deeply, and that's enough. She's not weak enough to let this defeat her. She'll grow from this. I see. I really made a mess of things, didn't I? I didn't mean any harm. I just couldn't stand watching this anymore.
It's fine, don't worry about it. You're not weak enough to let this defeat you either. We all have to make hard choices sometimes. This is mine. After that, I blocked Nicole's number. I really cut all ties with her. Though it was painful for me too, I believed this was best for Nicole. She's not a child anymore, and I trust that she'll reflect in this experience and throw herself into her work again. Maybe I was too lenient with her before. She's probably working to support her research now, and I hope she continues to work hard. Sarah is still my trusted friend. She occasionally tries to update me about Nicole, but I refuse to listen. If Nicole succeeds, I'm sure I'll be hearing about it directly. Sarah thinks I'm being ridiculous, but this is my new way of being a mother to my daughter.